things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. When we left off in the previous episode, we had a visit from the ghost of Lady Melina Alcandrica, and that was very exciting because she met Rose in secret and taught her a little bit of magic. Now I don't know how often she's going to be coming out of the Soul Repository to pay a visit to her daughter, but hopefully with some secret lessons, Rose is going to manage to get her abilities and powers up more than what these vampires realize. Now that's not because I want her to revolt or anything, it's just that it's a good thing to become a powerful wizard, a powerful spellcaster, because that way at least she'll have more value to these ladies and maybe they'll respect her and care for her a little bit better. But guys, the queen has gone ahead and decided that she wants to take precautions, even though they have a lot of wealth in the treasury right now. She wants to ensure that in the future, should a need for treasure arise, they are well cared for. So she is planning to send Freya and Rose to Salvadorada, and this trip hasn't been made since the days of Lilith and Cynthia, so it's been a long time basically, but she's ready to send them off to Salvadorada to go and find some treasure. Of course, we know that Freya is currently pregnant in her second trimester, and Rose is a teen. Now she's gonna have her birthday in 2 days, and they cannot leave today because we have the mentorship. So the queen's thinking as soon as the mentorship wraps up, she's gonna send them on their way, just the two of them, because Freya has sun resistance and Rose is a spellcaster, and hopefully they'll make her proud and bring back a whole bunch of wealth. So guys, without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Whew, okay, where is my ladies? Oh, also, there has been an odd sickness kind of going about the entire castle. Freya is taken with the sickness, Ursula is, and even Nymphadora has some sort of strange stripy sickness if you look at her. So, don't know what that's about. Hopefully it gets fixed and cured at some point. Rose and the queen seem just about fine, but then again, I don't think they've really come into contact with a whole heap of people. But Nymphadora, let's get you lined up with someone so that you can get your training started. We'll get you over to... Oh, Lady Freya's not in a good mood. Well, go to the queen then. The queen can train you. We'll get Nymphadora to get trained by the queen. Yep, request of empiric training. And obviously the queen's gonna oblige her because she absolutely adores Nymphadora in terms of friendship, although I like to think she's a little bit possessive. Is that possessive for a certain romantic reason? I don't know yet. I don't know. But okay, she's gonna get some training. Ursula's gonna have to wait her turn. She can have a training afterwards. But while they're doing this, I'm also gonna go ahead and just pop in their whims to see what they would like to work on in a bit of free time. So Nymphadora wants to chat with Lady Melina, but Melina's ghost is not out and around. So I won't put that in. She also wants to challenge someone to don't wake the llama. So I'll pop that in instead. It's a better opportunity to build a relationship with someone. Freya, you are resting. No, you're not. You're crying it out, which is probably good because we don't want eternal sadness all the time. Win a card game. Okay, so she wants to win a card game. So she also wants to be playing with someone, so I will arrange that at some point. The queen would... Is she sick? She's not sick. The other ladies is sick. What else do you want to do, queen? She wants to get to know Freya, so she wants to chat with her youngest sister. And I think that might be a little bit to ask Freya how her pregnancy is going and if everything's okay, because the queen's planning on sending her off to Salvadorada. So that makes sense. Lady Ursula would like to level up in the mixology skill. Well, if she wants to practice making drinks and some fruity concoctions, then I don't mind at all. I don't mind. We'll send her out front to work on the business. Since the mixology is something like the bar is something we have in the business front or the shop front, I'll say that she wants to, she's taking an interest in the business of the Coven. That's what I'll say. So she's not actually practicing making drinks or the mixology skill. She's getting familiar with the business and the potions up here and all those kind of things. So I think that's how I'll explain her behavior. And Rose, you, I think, are okay to be awake. She would like to get to know Nymphadora. So that's probably a good idea. And let's see, Nymphadora. Are you done practicing with the queen? Where'd she go? Oh my goodness. Replace. Where's Queenie? So you wrapped up with your training. Ursula, why don't you approach the queen? Request vampiric training. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go train with the queen. Oh, come on. You need to do your training. It would have been good if Freya wasn't in such a delicate mood, but she is. Then we could have gotten both the ladies training constantly. But I guess that's okay as well. So she's pretty close to becoming a master vampire, and Nymphadora is still a bit away, but she has a bunch of power points that we can use. So Nymphadora, where do I want to send you? Let's see. She has the bat ability. We don't want that, or command. Strength. I guess we could use a law. She does have these collection of powers. Child of the Moon. What's this? Mesmerize. Manipulate Life Spirit. Vampiric Slumber. Where's... oh, okay. Maybe we'll get this at some point. Increases rate of power gain during sleep. Although those ladies don't sleep a whole heap because they use the potion so much. So I'll get the Vampiric Allure, and then I'll keep the other points for something else. But is she going down, or is Ursula going down? Ursula's going down. But one of you lovelies, I think it was Pandorum, forgive me if I'm wrong, made a very interesting point and observation about how these ladies, all of them, I think, have been given the hissing trait. And that's part of the reason why the relationship with others gets difficult, because a lot of people find it just disgusting. And that's something that happened back in season 1 with Ambrosia. But you were saying that these ladies, they've become so reliant on potions and whatever the alchemist does, that they're part of a generation that's never really hunted before. So they're kind of getting further and further away from what it means to be a vampire. Are they going to go and... come on, you guys need to go and train. They're getting further and further away from what it means to be a vampire. And we did say how, even if you look at the dark forms, they're becoming less and less different from their normal forms because these ladies don't have as much hybridization in their genes. Like back in season 1, we said that the vampires were hybrids, so they had vampiric genes, demonic genes, a bunch of stuff. But these guys, they've kind of stayed around, and the generations have purified so much that they're becoming more and more vampire. But interestingly enough, despite that, they're becoming less and less like, well, primal vampires. So that was a really cool observation. You were saying how maybe we'll see a full circle where the hybridization and mythical beings, they come back into the vampiric genes, which I think is an absolutely awesome idea. So that is something we might be seeing. But then I also thought that despite the fact that these ladies have the hissing trait and their relationship with the alchemists are difficult, among themselves they're actually quite put together and have a strong relationship with one another. And I was thinking maybe the further and further away they get from what makes them a vampire, the closer they kind of band together and reinforce their beliefs of their superiority and separation from the other species, because that's what makes up their identity for them. They haven't done all these primal thing. So the only thing that reinforces the fact for them they're a apex predator is that they band together and they're part of a hierarchy where they're more powerful than the others, which is quite an interesting thing to ponder upon. But okay, honey, do you really not want to train? You don't have an option. You need to train. Ursula. Come on, Ursula. But it might also be the queen. She might be a little bit more tough in terms of obliging Ursula. With Nymphadora, she's so quick. Okay, finally. She's getting mentored. Good, good, good. And oh my goodness. Nymphadora, where are you? We have some maintenance. Castle maintenance to deal with. Okay, Rose, you need to get off this. And come here. Nymphadora is going to... Oh my jeez. Take out 30,000 simoleons to pay for castle maintenance. So let's get that done. And since you're over here, I guess I don't mind you chatting with Nymphadora a little bit. So let's go here. Oh geez, that's not what I wanted. Let's get to know... Where is it? Get to know Nymphadora. So chat with her a little bit. And then I'll probably send Rose off to get some potions done. And it might actually be a good idea for Rose to stock some of these potions before they leave, so that they don't run out of stuff for Freya to drink, or even for her. It'll be easier for them to just keep going on their expedition if their needs keep going up. So actually, this might be good. This might be good. So let's brew a potion. Plentiful needs. We still haven't discovered the potion of Transcendent Charmer or Alluring Aura, but she needs to also try and experiment on those if possible. So she's going to go ahead and work on that. Nymphadora, you are pretty good. Oh, Freya's in a good mood. Freya's in a good mood. You can get trained by Freya then. Let's request vampiric training from Freya. And when you're done, then I don't mind you going ahead and playing Don't Wake the Llama with someone. We can get that arranged. Is she gonna train you? Look at that, how quick was that? It's good to get training from both ladies. And Freya is already, yep, a Grandmaster. So the Salazar sisters are doing pretty well for themselves. Pretty well. Oh, and I completely forgot. But we need to invite over in this episode. I want to invite over Rowan to come visit, because Rowan is now a child. So Rowan's a child. I've gone ahead given her a makeover and everything. I wanted to come and visit us so you guys can see. But she is absolutely adorable. Not only that, Rowan actually has sharp ears. When she was a toddler, we couldn't tell because they looked kind of round, but they were slightly slanted. She's got sharp ears, but she's got the ears that are sharp sideways and not upwards. So maybe it wasn't as obvious when she was younger, but it's obvious now. It's very obvious now. But also another thing that I just randomly thought of yesterday after I finished the episode was, did I tell you guys I was gonna make Soul's hair brown and then I just made it black? Did I do that? Because for so long, so many episodes, I haven't had an issue. I was like, oh yeah, Soul's hair is black. And then I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was like, wait a second. I said, because I remember someone saying that, oh, Cynthia's hair was brown, so it's okay, keep Soul's hair brown. And I thought, yeah, I'll keep her hair brown then, because recessive genes, I think we argued. And then I just made her hair black. But I didn't even see what's wrong with that. I didn't even notice. I think maybe when I was doing the makeover, the only thing I thought of, like, look. Oh no, her hair's brown, isn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say, her hair's brown. I thought it was black. Jeez, maybe I just mistook her hair. That or the game was glitching and made her hair black at some stage, I swear, guys. But okay, where is the queen? Because I think she knows Rowan. Let's invite Rowan over. Look at that, guys. This is Rowan Cavador. And she's not inquisitive. The trait that she received is, I think, loves the outdoors. So that is... Wisteria and Zelda just aged up. Wisteria and Zelda aged up. Oh my goodness. Another thing is I was wondering, guys, if Wisteria and Zelda were identical twins or fraternal twins. Right now they look identical, but I can't tell, and we won't know until they become children. Because they could be either or. You guys let me know if you think they're identical twins or fraternal twins. But we also need to invite Rowan over for sure, because we need to see how Rowan looks. I need to show you guys her ears. So we're going to get Rowan in the hangout. We're going to invite her to... in the hangout? What am I saying? In hangout in current law is what I meant. We're going to invite Rowan to the castle so we can get to know her and show you guys what she looks like. So, oh, here she comes! Oh my goodness, Rowan! Rowan, look at you, precious! So guys, this is Rowan Cavador. Have a good look. Have a good look. Doesn't she look adorable? So her colors are like a reddish brown, orange, and cream in some spots. And this is what she looks like. Isn't she awesome? She's got the Cavador eyes, and that's about it. She doesn't have the Cavador skin or anything else. We'll have to see in terms of features, but she definitely has the Cavador eyes. But let's go ahead and have a look at her ears. Do you see that? She's got sharp ears, guys. Hurrah! I'm so happy. Now, her father had the slanted ears, and when she was younger, we couldn't tell. I don't think any of our children have been born with that particular type of ear. Normally, they're always upturned, so you can tell when they're younger. But that was a pleasant surprise, and I did not change a thing about it. If you look back to the episodes, you'll notice that her father also had these exact same type of ears. So that's awesome. And I will say, she's got beautiful teeth. So, oh my goodness, Rowan, you're so adorable. I love it. Let's take a good look around her. Oh, I love her. She's just so cute. And I think she does have the loves the outdoors trait. I think that's the trait that she received. So that's awesome, especially if she moves into the castle. Obviously, she won't be moving in until Frizz had a baby. But this is great because we have desert all around us. She can go out, make errands and stuff. You know what else I can imagine totally is her trying to help out. Hold on a second. I can totally imagine her helping out Rose by going and finding frogs for us in the world because she loves being outdoors and collecting things and having a good relationship with Rose as a result of that. And I think that's flippin' adorable. You know why, guys? Because Melina had such a good relationship with Rowan's mother, Persephone. And it just would be so adorable if Persephone's daughter had a close relationship or really good friendship with Melina's daughter. I think that'd be so sweet. So here she comes. We need to go and chat with her. So let's go and do that. We will invite her into the castle. Are we going through the front? Yes, I think we are. But that is adorable. I'm going to be giving Wisteria and Zelda a makeover as well. And then whenever we can, we'll invite them to the castle as well. But we'll have to see whether or not it's during the mentorship or after. Because we might not get to see them until we return from Salvadorado. Hopefully we do, though. Hopefully we do. But you guys have seen how they look like. And then I'll show you once I've given them a makeover. But, oh, look at her. She's so precious. I love her. You gonna come on inside? Come on, Rowan. Let's go in. We're inviting you into the palace. No? She's not coming? Well, that's fine. Let's call her over. There we go. Now she's coming in. I think she's gonna be drawn to the music box straight off the bat. And is she going to speak to anyone in particular? I think she just wants to go to the music box. That's totally fine. You can go to the music box. Nobody's really going to bother you. Okay. Are you done? Yes. You're done. You've taken a bit of a nap. Well, why don't you scoop up these potions first, bottle all of them up, and then go grab some food to eat. So she'll bottle these up and go grab some food to eat. And while you're doing that, let's see if Ursula can get some training. So let's request vampiric training from Lady Freya. The queen would also be good. No, I think she's already trained with the queen. Yeah, so let's go to Freya. It's good to get a variety of teachers and trainers so that you can have a good spread of tactics and abilities and methods, of course. So let's go ahead and see if Freya's more willing to train us than the queen was. Oh, look at Rowan, she's having fun with them. Her hand's glitching out like crazy, but she's having fun with them. Is that a yes? Are you gonna train us? Or is that a no? Is it because you're dancing? We'll request training again, and we'll get Nymphadora to come back and train with Athena. Is that a yes? Okay, hold on a second. Freya, let's just take a break. Let's stop. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. She's bobbing ahead, but she's stopped. Maybe she'll actually pay attention to what you're saying this time around. Okay. Now, how long does she have on her pregnancy? She's got 15 hours till her 3rd trimester. I feel like they should be back before she gives birth, or when she's in labor. We shouldn't be gone too quick. Okay, mentor vampire skills. Yep, she's mentoring, even though she just slipped into sadness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, they're doing their own thing. Nymphadora, meanwhile, Nymphadora, why don't you play with Rowan? Yeah, go play with Rowan. Can we challenge Rowan? Let's clean up the game and see if we can play with Rowan. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I want to try. Because this will be a good time to, become friends with Rowan. Or at least try to get the relationship good. I feel like we should give her attention because she's a visitor. So let's challenge. Yeah, Rowan Cavador. Come on, let's go. We're going to challenge Rowan and get her to come down and play with us. And who knows, this might be good. If she can build friends in the castle before moving in, it's going to make her life a lot smoother. So is Rowan coming down? Yes, she is. Okay, this is good, because I'm fairly sure when they play games like this, their relationship builds, and it's one of the reasons Nymphadora has such a good relationship with so many of the vampires in the Coven, because if she's not playing at the games table, she's going ahead and playing chess with them in the night garden. So she's doing her dues. Look at this, she's friends with Athena, Freya, and Ursula. And Rose is the only one she's not friends with. The funniest thing is she's got the lowest friendship with Rose, but Nymphadora is the highest friendship Rose has with anyone. So that is sad, but that's the truth. Oh, Rowan, hello. I'm just so excited to finally have a child from these ladies. Like, I'm so excited. Can you guys feel my excitement? Are you excited? Are you this excited as well? Because I'm so flippin' excited. Jeez. Obviously, I can't wait until she actually moves into the castle, because then we can do her reading and everything. We can get that started. But yeah, it's also Rose's birthday, almost. It's going to be her birthday on Thursday. And I think Freya's also going to be giving birth on Thursday, so that's interesting. Okay. You guys, are you done playing? Well, you guys can chat if you want. I'll let you guys chat. Or not. Are you done? Are you done? She might be done. She might be done. Well, why don't you come train? Because it's mentorship day, and all we do in mentorship day, or during the mentorship, is just aggressively train. But she snuck away for a little bit to play Don't Wake the Llama with Rowan, which I think was pretty sweet of her. Okay. Look at that! Have you guys noticed? Whenever Nymphadora asks the queen to give us some training, the queen doesn't even hesitate. She's like, yeah, let's get started. When it's someone else, you have to really kind of grovel before the queen goes ahead and decides to train you. Okay, Freya, why don't you take your turn at playing with Rowan? Oh, look at her. She's still sitting down there by herself, and you want to play cards with someone anyways. So why don't you go down and play with Rowan? Look at her. Aww. She's just sitting there by herself because she was called down here by one of the older vampires, and Now she doesn't want to move. She's just there because that's where she was left. Oh. Okay, well, we're changing the game. And let's, oh. Yeah, it was the hissing. It was the hissing. Hopefully this game helps them out. There we go. I'm sorry, it was the hissing. Freya wasn't trying to scare you. Freya's just trying to make an effort towards you. So this, I'm hoping, helps them out. I'm hoping. But that's right, guys. If these ladies, they don't make regular attempts to go ahead and like play games or befriend these ladies and even the kids, then yeah, the hissing is gonna damage their relationship quite a bit. But as long as they can find ways to continuously be, see, even Ursula, she hissed, that's why. But if they can always find a way to play and have these regular family times, I think, with the kids, then that's gonna help out their relationship quite a bit. And probably once the kids are older, then they won't get as put off with the whole hissing thing. I think it's just because they're young for now. And oh, Rose did, not Rose, Rowan's going. I'm so used to Rose being the little girl, but no. And actually, I think this is the same, actually, if I'm not wrong, I think this is the same hairstyle that Rose had when she was younger. Yeah, I think this is the same hairstyle that Rose had when she was younger. I didn't realize. But I like it because it shows off her ears very nicely. But it looks different because it's like black instead of blonde. Rose had a blonde version of that. So I don't care. I like it. It's cute. It is so cute. But okay, so she's over here. She's going back to the creature cradle. And did you win your card game? She did win her card game. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Don't argue, guys. Ursula, why are you yelling at Freya? Ursula, that was rude. I'm just gonna say, Ursula, that was very rude of you. I don't know why you are yelling at Freya. You're not supposed to be yelling at her. That is so weird. That is so odd. Well, Freya's not gonna train you if you act this way. Go request vampiric training. Go request vampiric training. You have no manners whatsoever. Apologize. Apologize to her and flip and go request training. Seriously. A pregnant vampire at that. You can't treat a pregnant vampire like that. You need to treat them with respect, even if they're your enemy. Okay. Like how Melina treated you when you were pregnant. She was running circles around you, even though you guys disliked each other. So rude. And she's supposed to be on good terms. Like, they're supposed to be friends as well. I guess sometimes you yell at your friends, but still, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay. Freya's mentoring her and her skills, which is good. And Athena wants to go ahead and she actually wants to get to know Freya. So why don't we... She's a bit busy right now, so I don't think she can come here and do that just yet. And what's going on with Rose? Is Rose awake? Rose, are you awake? She is. Okay, Rose, hold on a second. Let's go. Okay, so these are already scooped up. Well, I'll get you to experiment because I want you to find more potions to make. You still have the other mission that you've been given. Don't forget about that. So let's... Hold on a second. Oh, I can put more potions up here, actually. So I'm going to get you to continue popping up some potions and... Yeah, so you've made your potion. That's good. But also, keep experimenting. Because we need to find those potions as soon as possible. To get this little plot twist over done with. Because we still have to fix up Nymphadora and Persephone's relationship. So this is important. Someone's love life is on the line. She's going to have to make sure that she's constantly doing that. Now, if she goes off to Salvadorada, obviously we won't have as much time to work on this. And she'll have to take a break from it for however long they're there. But whenever she does get time between her duties and what she needs to do, what she wants to do, she needs to go ahead and make sure that she does the experimentation, because we don't really know when she's gonna come across those potions. Okay, how's everything? Good? Ursula's done. So let's get Athena to finally go to Freya so she can chat with her younger sister. So let's get to know. Yeah, she's all the way down here, but does she have the bat form? She does. Can we do always move as a bat? Well, I guess we'll get that arranged once she ends up going and talking to Freya. But I think, yeah, it would be a lot easier if they just kind of transported from place to place or teleported from place to place as a bat, or moved as a bat constantly. But guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.